Didn't they used to say you look like Uday Saddam Hussein? Didn't they used to say that at school?
I want you, Latif. I want you to be my fidei. I want you to be my brother. Don't say anything. Take 10 minutes.
Hi everyone, I'm Johnny, and today we're taking a look at The Devil's Double. This is a story loosely based on the disturbing life of Uday Hussein, Saddam Hussein's son, and the events are told from the perspective of Uday's body double, which naturally makes for a unique and interesting perspective on Saddam's regime. The movie stars Dominic Cooper, who plays both Uday Hussein and his alleged body double Latif Yahia. Cooper's performance, switching between the two characters, is easily the highlight of the film. The range required to be a terrified body double and a terrifying, sadistic dictator's son requires talent, and Cooper pulls it off. Uday Hussein was the eldest son of Saddam Hussein. He held positions such as sports chairman. He was a military commander, head of the Iraqi Olympic Committee, Iraq Football Association, and was a commander of the Fedayeen Saddam, the paramilitary militia that operated completely outside of the law, and only in the interests of Uday, Saddam Hussein, and his government. To give you an idea of how eccentric and crazy Uday was, he was the brains behind issuing some of his black uniformed Fedayeen Star Wars-styled helmets, as he was a fan of the movies. Uday Hussein, however, wasn't just eccentric, he has also been called a psychopath. Such movies that highlight the unchecked power of tyrants and their families are important. To date, tyrants around the world still get away with murder and cling to their positions knowing if they were to lose power, it would be certain death by retribution. These men also became experts at destroying evidence of their crimes left in their wake everywhere they go. One of the most classic examples shown in the film is the use of threats, explicit or implied, against family members of anyone who might speak out. Uday used his position to commit rape, murder, and torture. Uday used drugs, raped teenagers, and tortured athletes that did not perform to his standards. Uday's behavior did on occasion lose him favor with his father Saddam. Notably in 1988, a drunken high Uday murdered his father's personal valet and food taster in a particularly bloody manner highlighted in the full film. Uday in 1995 further shot his uncle and other guests at a party, the event leaving 6 bodyguards killed. Uday's life, amazingly enough, is almost downplayed in the film despite the movie being graphic and violent. But the movie events are only supposed to cover Latif Yahia, Uday's body double's experience. Latif was forced into Uday's service. Latif attempted at first to turn down this position. Being a body double in many cases meant erasing your former life with your family being notified that you are dead. There's also the risk of being assassinated or simply liquidated should you no longer be needed. Dictators don't tend to want people roaming around freely in retirement who look like them. Latif was imprisoned until he finally agreed to take on the position. He underwent cosmetic and dental surgery and learned Uday's speech patterns and mannerisms. Latif was used during Iraq's invasion of Kuwait when he went to Basra posing as Uday to meet with troops to boost morale. Uday did not want to risk his life and was likely too mentally unstable to perform such duties with any regularity. Latif, after fearing for his life on many occasions, did manage to flee the country. In 1991, he fled north and was arrested by Kurdish forces, thinking he was the real Uday. He was eventually released and granted asylum in Austria before moving to London in 1995. Latif wrote a biography titled "I Was Saddam's Son," providing some material for the movie. Latif's experiences have been criticized and challenged, but the story is hard to verify given his existence was a state secret. At any rate, the movie does an excellent job at capturing the insanity of Uday, which has been verified by numerous witnesses. Lacking in the movie is some grounded perspective or dimensions to the characters or Iraqi culture. At times, the movie feels like a Sacha Baron Cohen film, heavy on the smut and light on the substance. Uday's character could have been more interesting had the film highlighted how Uday became so twisted, growing up with Saddam as a father. For example, Uday had to watch public executions with his dad as a small boy. Uday Hussein was partially paralyzed by an assassination attempt in 1996, and eventually killed in a firefight with American forces in Mosul in 2003 at the age of 39. Good riddance. Ultimately, the movie is well worth watching. The story is completely mad. The only criticism of it is that it's a bit too entertaining for an incredibly dark subject. When you're watching the film, try to remember that in many ways, the history is a lot darker than even what is shown in this crazy movie. Alright, I'm Johnny. Thanks for watching. Do check out The Devil's Double if you're looking for a weird ride of being entertained, disturbed, and uncomfortable. As always, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of the movie in the comments section. Do take care, and have a nice rest of your day.